What is going on, you sexy viewers? It's Ted here, and today I've got a little story for you actually. I want to talk to you about the day I split my leg open. Yes, you've heard me correct. I split part of my leg open, the shin to be exact, not the whole shin, just a relatively small part of the shin, although it fucking hurts. So just before I get to the story, I just want to tell you what class I'm using. It's the Ak-47 post patch. It's really good. I really suggest you use it. It got like a reduced kick, so it's really good now. It's so easy to use. Kill streaks I'm using are Predator, Attack, Helicopter, and Pablo. So really good setup for this map. Hopefully you'll enjoy the 41-3 gameplay in the background. And without further ado, let's get to the story. So it all began on I think it was the 29th of June. When I was 13, so that's what, two years ago. I'm 15 now, so yeah, a couple of years ago. And what happened was, it was the last day of school, and what we do every year is, all the people in my year, or most of the people in my year, will go to Hyde Park, because my school is really close to Hyde Park in London. So we go to Hyde Park, and we go to a part of the park which is called the Serpentine. It's dedicated to Princess Diana. So we all have like water fights there. I mean, it's a bit disrespectful, although, I mean, fair enough. We will have fun, and we end up clearing it up anyways. So we usually have like shaving foam fights, and like we like jump in the water and then like have water fights and stuff. It was pretty fun. I mean, we still do it, except now we do like shaving foam and eggs, and like we throw other people into the water. So it's pretty fun. And basically what happened that day is I went to the park, and well, we were playing in this Serpentine area, and we were like running around having shaving foam fights and stuff, and we were all really enjoying ourselves. And at one point we like tons and tons of people were getting into the into the water, and then sliding down this little slope of grass. So there was like 20 of us at a time. We would just slide down the grass, and it was freaking awesome. And at one point it was like the third time we were about to do this, and I got in to the river, sorry, and I mean the little pond thingy, and I was trying to get in, and what happened was I slipped on some mud which I didn't see, and I hit my shin against some stone, and lo and behold, I saw some white in my shin, so that wasn't good. In case you didn't realize, yes, my bone was freaking showing. So I was, at first, it hurt, although there was no blood, so I just kind of thought, oh well, it's nothing to worry about, it's not too bad. And after, like, there was no blood, it was just completely white, and then blood just starts pouring out. And so I'm just like, oh my god, ow, fuck, I'm like swearing and stuff. I'm like, oh my god. And like my friends don't realize until like I start panicking. They're like, look at me, like, oh shit, Ted, are you okay? After I'm like, oh my god, no, I'm not. And I just start bleeding, and I was in so much pain. I didn't cry, but I was in so much pain. It hurt so freaking much, and it was awful. Now, I'm just gonna stop one here to interrupt about the stealth bombers. Oh my freaking god, there were about 3 stealth bombers that came in this game, and I swear it's the most overpowered thing I've ever seen in Call of Duty. Literally, you could be going 8 and 50, and you could still get a stealth bomb and then get yourself a quad feed. I mean, why would you think that's a good idea to put that in support? It's just as good as like a Reaper or something, if not better. I mean, I don't really know how you can get a quad feed with a Reaper. I mean, I've had like 1 quad feed with a Reaper before, and I've had like, what, 5 quad feeds with a stealth bomb before. That's just like trying it offhand. So yeah, that's pretty OP. I really wish like Infinity War would like patch that or something. Well, yeah, continuing with the story. Round about the time I split my leg, I was in a lot of pain, and my friends were just checking on me. And after, nobody really realized until I jumped out of the pond and started walking and like limping really badly. And a couple of friends picked up on what was happening, and they said, "Oh shit, dude, let's help him out." And I was just bleeding all over the place. It was insane. And I eventually went to sit down, and my leg was still bleeding. It was ridiculous. My leg was bleeding so freaking much. I cannot explain to you how much it was bleeding, although it was pretty ridiculous. And I had quite a few friends, well, like 2 or 3 at a time, just like wiping the blood off my leg, because that was how much blood was on my leg. And it was getting on my clothes, and it was awful. And then it wasn't really good because like after a while, like a few friends started to think, oh crap, we should probably call an ambulance. That's how bad it was. My bones showing. They were wondering if they should call the ambulance or not. And out of the blue, I have no idea how, but these two ladies come out of nowhere. And no, they didn't rape me or anything. Before anybody thinks that, no, they didn't do that. And they just offered to help. And it sounded like they knew exactly what they were doing. You could have mistook them for doctors. They might even have been doctors or nurses or something, just because they knew exactly what to do. They were like, okay, do this, do that. You need to, and at one point they told me that I needed to take off my clothes, and I thought, oh god, I don't really want to do that, just because, you know, stripping in front of like 20, 30, 40, 50 people. Yeah, not really my cup of tea. Unfortunately, I got killed by a freaking guy with a blind eye assassin here. I mean, come on, how OP is that? With an MP7. I mean, give me a break, dude. Blind eye assassin, come on. Although, yeah, happened was, these ladies started helping me out. They were clearing up the wound and stuff, and they were just helping me out a lot. And at one point, they told me to take my clothes off, so I was like, what you want to do there? You want to touch me? Oh, voice crack. And yeah, that was quite interesting. Although eventually, because I was apparently what they told me was I was about to go in shock, and they needed to they needed me to take off my clothes and put something else on because it was getting pretty freaking bad. I was turning really pale, getting to the point where my body was about to shut down. I was about to like faint or whatever the hell I was about to do. Yeah. So I really needed to, they told me that I needed to stay conscious so they could fix whatever the fuck was wrong with my leg. And happened after that is that a friend gave me a jumper to wear because all my other clothes were like wet, so I was pretty cold. And so eventually, yeah, my friend gave me a jumper. I put that on. I kept my shorts on because obviously nobody else has anything to give me to wear. And what happened was the ladies managed to stop it from like bleeding hysterically all over the place, and it was pretty horrific just because I was in a little freaking pain. My bone was showing. I couldn't really walk properly, and eventually I had to call my dad after sitting for like 2 hours, 3 hours, just sitting in the garage, waiting for my leg to waiting to feel better because my leg was still in a lot of pain. I couldn't really move my leg, and I had to call my dad because I couldn't take the tube home. Because I was like that crippled, I was really screwed. And so eventually my dad didn't think it was that bad. He thought, oh son, it's fine. You're not injured or anything. Oh, I broke my legs when I was younger and used to go back to school. That whole crap. When I was your age, blah blah blah. My head fell off, I'd walk back home, no problem. Oh, you know, that shit. If you have dads like that, then yeah, you get me. Although, yeah, it really sucked because, well, you know, nobody likes to, I don't know, have a dad just not worrying about them or whatever. And so eventually my dad didn't take me to the hospital. He just took me home. He came to get me at Hyde Park and took me back home. And what happened was the freaking wound didn't heal up, and till this day I've still got a scar on my leg. So that really sucks. Although hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. The gameplay is coming to a close. If you have enjoyed the video, please make sure to click the like button. And I upload daily, so if you want to click the subscribe button, not only are you notified when videos of mine come out, although it makes your penis rather large, so you might want to click on it. Although thanks a lot, and have a good day. Bye.